Imagine it's the year 2025. Everything still seems to be running just like any other day. You're rushing to work, kids are heading to school, but no one expects that the world is about to change. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, has taken the world by storm. It's not the first chatbot ever created, but it's the first to interact with humans in a way so natural, it's almost unbelievable. You were probably amazed the first time you interacted with this AI model. It doesn't just answer questions, it writes essays, composes poetry, develops games, creates vivid images based on human descriptions, produces content, crafts advertisements, and even simulates creative conversations. In just a few months, ChatGPT reached 100 million users, becoming the fastest-growing application in human history. Among the many markets it entered, Vietnam was no exception. ChatGPT quickly became a must-try tool for anyone interested in AI. It marked the true beginning of the AI boom in Vietnam, spreading across all sectors of society. Businesses began using it for marketing content, and customer service became automated. Students started using ChatGPT to understand lectures and complete assignments. Programmers used AI to accelerate software development. And maybe you too had a casual chat with AI just to blow off some steam. Forums exploded with AI tips and tricks, from creating better content to writing code faster. Yesterday, you might have spotted the ChatGPT logo in your app store, but today, new players like Gemini and Claude are emerging. Imagine opening your Messenger app, about to text a friend, and suddenly Mark Zuckerberg himself gives you El Llama. A few days later, media outlets are buzzing with DeepSeek, a Chinese AI model that's generating huge buzz thanks to its impressive features. Generative AI has truly become a goldmine, a domain that tech giants around the globe are racing to dominate. Suddenly, you're equipped with dozens of powerful assistants ready to help you with any question, anytime. Not stopping at generating text, generative AI has expanded into multimedia content like images with Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion, video creation and editing, Hailu AI, Kling AI, information searching and answering your questions, ChatGPT, DeepSeek. In addition, there are dozens, even hundreds of tools across all fields to support you. These are machines capable of generating artistic images in various styles from just a few lines of description. Or when you need a right-hand assistant in video production, Runway AI is ready to assist with video editing features in just a few clicks. Even music isn't out of the trend. With Suno AI and Audio AI, you can compose songs and create trending tracks in just a few seconds. Now, in almost every field, you no longer have to struggle to think or dig through documents. AI can do it for you in a heartbeat. The AI explosion has only just begun, and it will definitely keep growing stronger in the coming years. AI is no longer something far-fetched. It has become a practical tool that changes how we work, study, and create. If you're an office worker, since the launch of ChatGPT, your way of working has probably changed a lot. No more piles of emails to manually process. No more reports that take hours to compile. In front of you, there's just a small notification from your AI assistant. The weekly report has been automatically updated. Please review. All the data has been neatly processed, thoroughly analyzed, even including strategic suggestions. It's not just you. Your colleagues are also leveraging AI to boost work performance. The marketing team uses AI to analyze customer trends and suggest the most effective advertising content. The design team uses AI to quickly generate drafts in multiple styles, saving hours of manual work. The HR department applies AI to recruitment, screening hundreds of resumes in minutes instead of spending an entire week reading each candidate's file. When you pick up your phone to place an order, you'll notice that AI has taken over even the e-commerce sector. Platforms like Amazon and Taobao are using AI to personalize the shopping experience, suggesting the most suitable products for each customer. When you search for an item, AI analyzes your shopping habits and offers precise suggestions. This not only helps consumers easily find what they want, but also significantly boosts business revenue. That's why the items you want often appear right on the homepage. Integrating AI into your workflow truly increases your productivity. Thanks to solid growth, your company has expanded its partnerships with international clients. AI has infiltrated everything and is becoming an essential influence on human life. We welcome it with excitement as a leader of the new era, but if we're not careful, it could turn into a nightmare that wipes out human roles from the job market without mercy. Thanks to AI, the time you spend working each day keeps shrinking, from 8 hours to 7, then 6, and one day you may only need to work 2 hours at the office. Customer service is one of the most clearly affected industries. If you call the hotline of a bank or an e-commerce platform in the US or China, there's an 80% chance you're speaking with an AI agent, not a human. AI chatbot applications like these are replacing thousands of traditional customer service workers. They can handle hundreds of calls at once without ever getting tired, and they never complain about pay or benefits. Reports suggest that in the next 3 years, over 40% of customer service jobs worldwide could be replaced by AI. Journalism and digital content creation aren't spared either. If you work in this field, writing articles or editing videos is probably nothing new to you. But now, with tools like ChatGPT or Google Gemini, those tasks can be done in under a minute. Media companies have started using AI to automatically generate short news updates, compiling data from multiple sources in just a few seconds. Even creative fields like graphic design are no longer safe zones. In the past, creating an advertising banner required hiring a designer to tweak every detail, which took quite a bit of time to finish. But now, Midjourney can generate images to your specifications in just a few seconds. Some professionals like lawyers, doctors, or programmers may think their jobs can't be replaced because these roles rely entirely on human intelligence. But AI is proving that no one is truly safe. Around the world, top law firms have begun adopting legal AI to help with legal research, contract advising, and even drafting legal arguments. Previously, a junior lawyer would spend hours digging through documents, but now, AI can do it in just a few minutes. It likely won't take long for this wave to reach developing countries around the globe. In Vietnam, for example, the healthcare sector is also undergoing major transformations. Vinbrain, a Vietnamese tech startup, has developed AI-based X-ray diagnostic software that detects lung and cardiovascular diseases early with high accuracy. In fact, Japanese students have already started using ChatGPT, a generative AI launched in late 2022, quite widely. In early June, Tohoku University conducted a survey lasting over 10 days, involving around 4,000 students from several schools on the use of ChatGPT in academic study. Results showed that about one-third had used ChatGPT. Of those, about 91% said they relied on ChatGPT to correct assignments, while over 85% used it for editing and polishing their wording. Even programming, a job long considered immune to automation and based entirely on human intellect, is now under threat. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Google AlphaCode can write and debug code faster than humans. Several major software and tech companies have started reducing their junior developer staff. A typical example is Google. Since 2023, Google has used AI tools like Gemini and Cody to assist with coding, automating 20–30% of basic programming tasks. This has led to cutting junior developer roles in AI-driven projects. AI is unlike previous revolutions because it doesn't just replace physical labor, it can also replace the mind. It's even targeting intellectual labor sectors, once thought to be safe. In developing regions like Southeast Asia and parts of Africa, most of the workforce is still concentrated in manufacturing, services, and office jobs. But as AI gradually replaces humans, even in thinking-based tasks, the competition in the job market will become fiercer than ever. Instead of doing everything themselves, workers need to shift toward guiding AI and verifying the outcomes to ensure they meet desired goals. Slogans like National Digital Transformation, AI-powered manufacturing, or Industry 4.0 now appear more frequently on economic forums and government reports. Countries are also heavily investing in researching and implementing AI across key sectors, from finance and healthcare to industrial manufacturing. But when we look at a key industry like textiles, China is currently one of Vietnam's top export customers. This is not only one of Vietnam's main export industries, but also a livelihood for millions of people. According to the Vietnam Textile and Apparel Association's 2024 data, the industry contributes around $40 billion to export turnover and provides jobs for over 2.5 million workers. However, the reality is that Vietnam's biggest advantage in textiles, cheap labor, has now become a weakness as technology advances. Promoting AI in manufacturing will boost productivity. But what will happen to millions of workers? How do we avoid being left behind by AI? This isn't just a problem for the government. It concerns every individual worker. Those who fail to keep up with technology will gradually be left behind, no matter how hardworking they are. So, who will be the safe workers? The answer might be no one. During the first industrial revolution, The arrival of the steam-powered washing machine cut the need for manual labor by about 71%, and now AI, with its ability to do nearly everything, is targeting all the remaining industries. A new era for labor, especially cheap labor in developing countries or those that grew rapidly over the past decade, is fast approaching. But is that really the end? Clearly, AI is no longer just a luxury tool for big tech corporations. It's gradually becoming an essential part of all jobs, from office workers to factory laborers. Those who don't know how to leverage AI will quickly fall behind. Leading global corporations have already taken steps to adapt to today's technological advancements, treating it like a battle against being left behind not just for citizens, but as a mission and strategic direction for governments as well. We think of graphic designers, who used to spend a lot of time sketching and drawing each detail of the desired subject. But now, with AI tools like Adobe Firefly AI or Runway, they can create countless images in just seconds. However, AI doesn't replace them. It is just a tool. The difference lies in how a skilled designer knows how to guide AI to produce the best results. The same is happening in the programming industry. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Google AlphaCode can generate lines of code and automated programs without the hours or weeks of work programmers used to spend. AI will be a factor in the process chain, including code review roles. AI will help determine how the software should function. Programmers who know how to work with AI will become extremely useful and efficient, completing tasks quickly and delivering significant productivity. Meanwhile, those who can't keep up will struggle and are unlikely to avoid being replaced by AI. But instead of being afraid, if we are wise, we should find ways to leverage AI to work faster, more efficiently, and more creatively. But one question remains: what distinguishes those who can adapt to the AI era from those who will be left behind? It all revolves around three core skills: AI literacy, critical thinking, and creativity. If AI is becoming essential in every profession, then understanding AI is the most important skill. You don't need to become an AI engineer, but you must understand how AI impacts your job. For example, lawyers don't need to build AI models, but they should know how to use AI tools to analyze contracts or conduct legal research. Financial experts don't need to code AI, but they must understand how it works in order to guide research, forecast markets, and make more accurate investment decisions. Research from RMIT University has shown that workers skilled in using AI are up to 40% more productive than those who are not. AI may take away jobs that don't require much brainpower or experience, but it cannot replace individuals with managerial expertise, strategic thinking, or refined interpersonal skills. AI can generate content, predict outcomes, and automate processes, but it's not always right. It can make mistakes, provide misinformation, or misinterpret context. Workers who rely entirely on AI are more likely to make serious errors. Meanwhile, those with critical thinking will know when to recheck and adjust the output. AI is excellent at automation, but it still lacks creativity, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking like humans. It can write a business plan, but it cannot come up with a breakthrough idea. AI can compose music, but it cannot feel emotions. AI can analyze data, but it cannot truly understand human motives. AI can write a report, but only a journalist can identify stories that truly matter. That's why workers who can do things AI cannot, such as breakthrough thinking, content creation, and human connection, will always maintain an edge. Instead of fearing AI, workers need to learn how to use it to enhance their creativity and strategic thinking. The combination of AI automation and human intelligence will always have a solid place. AI is changing the world at an unprecedented pace. And whether we like it or not, it will continue evolving, becoming smarter, and penetrating every area of life. The explosion of AI is not just a challenge, but also an opportunity, and this has been affirmed by some of the world's most powerful individuals. We've gone through stories, statistics, and predictions, and now comes an undeniable truth. AI is no longer the future, it is the present. The fear of job loss due to AI is completely valid, especially in economies heavily reliant on manufacturing and still emerging, such as countries in Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America. But it also serves as a powerful motivator, driving us to continuously improve and upgrade our skills in pursuit of something better. And that is what creates lasting value, helping us secure an unshakable position in the labor market, no matter how far AI evolves.